So I decided finally to get started with filming today, and guess what? As soon as I decided to sit down, the school next door decided to have a break and all the kids have come out screaming. So hopefully it won't be too distracting in the background. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. Today I'm going to be focusing on my empties in the last month or so. It's probably been a bit longer than a month, but I'm actually surprised that I don't have more. I think because I have started to give away more of kind of half-used things to willing friends and family, I have less empties now. But I'm not mad about that. I'm still, living my passion in sharing the empties that I do have with you and trying out different beauty products. If you're new to my channel, Selfcare Karen is all about empowering busy women to feel their best and give their best. And here on my YouTube channel, I do beauty product reviews, I dye my hair and I share my thoughts, I try on different makeup, give you my first impressions, I share my empties, and I do a lot of kind of trying out videos with skincare and body care and the like. That's kind of one part of my channel, and then the other part is more kind of wider form of self-care. I have got many guided meditations up on my channel, and I'll put a playlist here to those guided meditations. And I also share therapy, which is called emotional freedom techniques, which is a talking and tapping therapy. You might know it as tapping. Again, I'll put the playlist to those videos here. And just beyond YouTube, I do sell products from my website and also from my Etsy store, things like personal skincare recommendations, affirmation set, and then meditation scripts and EFT scripts. So if you're interested in any of that, then just take a look at the video description and you will be able to find links so you can learn more. I also have a mailing list, and in my mailing list I have 3 freebies that you get if you sign up to the mailing list. One is a weekly habit tracker, which has been fantastic for me. I use it every week in my life, every day in my life, to kind of create new routines and habits that are working for me. I also have a free download of a meditation script, just so you can kind of understand the style in which I write and have a short meditation. And then the third one, which is a new one, is I have just created a skincare routine planner so that you can better track the products that you're trying and seeing what works for you, and kind of being mindful of the steps that you're taking in your skincare routine. So if you want to know more about how you can get any of those, then just link in to my website from the video description, selfcarekaren.com, and you can sign up to my mailing list. Okay, so let's get started on the empties that I have this month. Not many, but still I think of interest. So first off, I've got 3 bath bombs that we have used up from I Heart Revolution. So this is Revolution from London, I think it is. I think it's a British brand. And we had the pineapple bath fizzer, we had the crystal ball bath fizzer, and we had the love potion bath fizzer. And I say we because my son, he's 5 years old, he loves having bath bombs and bath fizzers, and these have been used up in his baths, which he's had with me, because we often have a bath together. It's very lovely. Okay, so his view is that these are really good in terms of the foam that they produce. I quite like the smells of them, particularly I think I like the crystal ball and the pineapple one. The crystal ball one had rose ylang, and the pineapple one was pineapple, and the love potion was blackcurrant rose scented love potion. Anyway, those were great fun to use up. Just one bath obviously for each. Then just moving on to some other bits and pieces. This is a staple for me. This is the Kingfisher natural toothpaste in the fennel flavour with fluoride. I've been using this for years and years and years. I bulk buy it because it makes it a lot less expensive, and now all of their packaging is completely recyclable tube and carton. Okay, this, as you can see, is a real empty. There might just be a little bit more left inside. This is a Neutrogena hand cream concentrated. apparently it's got an upgraded formula, and it's got glycerin in it and vitamin E. Glycerin particularly I find really, really good in hand creams. I get a lot of kind of cuts, I don't know if you can see, around my nails, particularly in cold weather, and this is more like a barrier cream, so you put it on and it creates a bit of a barrier. Maybe I can show you, there might be a little bit left inside. Yeah, so you can see it's kind of, oh, can you see? It's like a kind of like Vaseline kind of a sensation, but you can feel it creating that barrier. So I just really just put it on my fingertips, and I should use this much more often than I do, because I've got some real painful sore points at the moment. But I did like this. I found it to be a really good hand cream. It doesn't leave a massive residue either, so it sinks in fairly quickly, so you can just then get on with your day. This is the Ekran After Sun. I have actually done a whole video about this cream, which I've been using not as an after sun particularly because we're in the middle of winter, but as a body lotion. I love this stuff, love the smell, love how it sinks in. If you want to know more, then just check out the video here. Okay, now this is another item which I have done a video on, specifically like a deep dive video. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask Grapefruit. It came in this box, and this lasted way longer than I probably should have had it open, maybe 2-3 years, so a long time, and I was using it every day. But as I have said before, I have lip balm. Oh, it's got a little thing. Oh my god, I'm supposed to have been applying it with this. Oh, I did not know. Oh, it's like a silicone thing. Okay, that would make it more hygienic. Okay, whoops, well, I was just doing it with my finger, but it's only me that's been using it, so I guess that's okay. Anyway, yeah, I had this open for a really long time and probably shouldn't have had it open for so long, especially with my finger going in and out, but it's because I have lip balms in many different places in my house, my handbag, you know, that kind of thing. So I was using it every morning and night, but during the day I was using the lip balms from other places in the flat. Okay, here is a little moisturizer from Child's Farm. I had like a set of 3 bottles. I think I've got a little bit left in one of the shampoos. This is a grapefruit and an organic tea tree moisturizer. I'm really annoyed because it's a really hard bottle to get empty. As you can see, there's still a little bit left. I mean, maybe I'll try and get it out with that. I could use that to get it out. But I was pleased that this does not actually smell too much of tea tree. It smells more of the grapefruit. It's quite sweet in smell because I'm not a fan of how tea tree smells. And basically, yeah, I was just using this on my legs to keep them from being the crocodile skin, and that was fine. There's actually a Child's Farm moisturizer that is the one that you get in a pump bottle with a duck on it, and I love that. That is absolutely fantastic. It's really lightweight, sinks in really easily. Not such a fan of this one, but and the duck one smells, well, it reminds me of when my son was little, because I had him, I was using it when he was a newborn. But yeah, so I have a nostalgic association with the smell. Anyway, this was good, but not as good. This Nivea Micellar Water Soothing Amino Acid Complex and Dexpanthenol New Formula 0% Residue it arrived with about only this much left in the bottle. It leaked in transit, so I contacted Superdrug and they've sent me a new one, so there'll be another empty at some stage of this. They were really good about just sending me a new one. I've actually really enjoyed using this micellar water. Okay, so I didn't have that much, it was probably enough for a couple of weeks, but I try not to use micellar water. I prefer doing a more deeper cleanse using a cleansing balm or a cleansing milk. However, if the choice is micellar water or no cleanse, I go with the micellar water. I like having one there just for those days when I'm feeling tired and I can't be bothered, because I don't like leaving makeup and, you know, the day's pollution on my skin overnight if I can avoid it. So this is great. It gets off eye makeup, gets off, you know, all your makeup. And contrary to the other Nivea micellar water that I used probably about a year ago, because it was in the advent calendar I got, not last year but the year before, This does not sting your eyes. It really does not feel like you've been left with a residue. So I actually think this might be, and I need to use a bit more, but it might be my new holy grail. And I would put this, I know it's a big thing to say, but I put this on a level with the Bioderma one in the pink bottle, which is so much more expensive. So yeah, I mean, I'm really raving about this. Okay, 2 nail polishes that have gone gluggy. I've had them, I don't know how long. I mean, it could be 10 years. I mean, time goes by so fast. Really like the colours, really nice for summer, but they've gone kind of gluggy, and I've got so many nail polishes. I'm just trying to work through them, work out which ones are still okay, and then just be done with the rest. I have to say, I love the Rimmel 60-second formula. It really does dry quick and it is long lasting, unlike many other nail polishes which I use, or I have used in the past. I really do like this range. I hope it hasn't been discontinued actually, but I've got enough nail polish to last me a fair few years, so it'll be a while before I buy any more, unless there's a colour or something that I particularly want. So anyway, these are a chuck. And then finally I have got a Nutrice Ultra Cream Deep Nourishing Permanent Colour. I actually did a video on this hair dye recently. I'll put a link to that video here. This is a slightly different shade to the one that appeared in the video, because I bought 2 for the price of 1, which they're all 2 for less money or something. You know, they always have offers on for these, or they nearly always have offers on for these hair dyes. So this colour was glacial brown, and what I generally do when I dye my hair is one time it will be with a warmer colour, a warmer brown, and one time it will be with a colder brown, just to try and balance things out. And I mean, my hair is not in the best of states, but I have to say, I feel with my new regime, and there's a video coming out on that soon, so subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. It is definitely improving. But anyway, yes, if you want to know more about what I think about this hair dye, then link to the video that I've linked above. Okay, and that is it. Sorry about the screaming kids in the background. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back again soon with another beauty product video and with another meditation or EFT tapping sequence. Thank you, and remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.